War. War never changes. Makes a strong man weak and a poor man rich. The difference is decided by character. And if you don't think character is the only factor in deciding victory, then you've been playing the wrong game this whole damn time. The world was playing the wrong game 200 years ago. They learned what it meant to be found faulty in character. For their failure, they became a wasteland of nuclear hellfire. Now out there is a horde of men calling themselves survivalists, remnants of the old world, thinking they can get by just on the strength of their arms alone. There's a new California Republic, gambling away the glory of America's past on a legion of slaves trying to rise against their masters on some old forgotten highway. None of them have any idea what kind of character it takes to bring the greatest nation on Earth back to glory. But down here, in Vault 18, you're gonna learn everything you need to know about winning that war. Right here, right now, on this battlefield. You are the last of America's finest men and women. You're the A-list. The rest of those idiots are a thing of the past. Now is your time. You'll get out there and show that you have the character it takes to bring America back to glory. Can I get a hurrah? Hurrah! Damn right. Now move out. Make the play, kid. Come on! Come on! Aaron! Go, kid, go! That was the best play I've seen in years, kid. The whole vault is singing your praise this season. Looks like Bragg's Patriots put another trophy on the shelf thanks to you. Now, I've been told you've got a career to look forward to. You made the final touchdown of the season, so that should give you just about any job you want in here. Shame you can't put it to real use out in the wasteland. With a backbone like that, you could do a lot of good up top. Well, that's real good, kid. Real group mindset. But this is a moment to be proud of yourself. Never put the collective above your own success. That's what I've always lived by. There comes a time where you have to pick your own team. It can't just be the one you're born into either. It has to be the right choice in who you throw your weight behind. I was talking to Chevy up in the security department. Those goddamn morons in the overseer's office actually want to put you to work in maintenance. Idiots don't know what kind of attitude you have. How would you like to work for Vault Security, kid? Well, shit. I suppose you're a genuine patriot. Oh, yes, I'm a big fan of our benevolent Vault Tech overlords. All hail the overseer, democracy, and all that. Hey, kid, before you go, I want to ask you something. You were born in the wasteland, from what I understand. Now, I'm new to this place, and I like to get to know my best players. But I don't know much about you yet. I've seen what home used to mean before the Great War. America used to be a great nation, a golden paradise of freedom from sea to shining sea, and I want it to be again. From what I understand, your grandparents left Vault 1860 years ago in search of the true America. Brave people. You seem to have inherited their courage. I'm starting to organize an after-school program for motivated athletes like yourself, and I'd like you to be there. You've picked yourself a bright future, but what if one day that future was threatened? Would you be willing to stand up next to me and fight for your country? Don't be a moron, Star. I mean America. This ain't just a concern for a few extra hours, it's a lifetime commitment. I'm talking about the possibility of this vault falling to the tide of outside forces. I'm talking about the new California Republic, the survivalists, the super mutants. But it doesn't just stop at the vault door. A few of us believe that the future is inevitable. Not all of us have been calling Vault 18 home for 200 years. You know what's up there? What's coming? Like it came for the others. You can't just sit and hide while the powers above storm over this great nation. People like you and I have got to fall in and throw our weight behind an effort to save the America we survived down here to protect and serve. Do you understand? Well, shit. Ain't you a clever little lab rat? Good job knowing your books and seeing the mistakes of the past. This great country got bent over because of brainiac dimwits that thought their ideas and strategies were greater than following orders. Why don't you trip over your shit stain and check out that vigor tester on the wall by the door? I'm interested to see just how well a moron like you can survive in this world. Then get your panty waist of an attitude the fuck out of my office before I break your face over the corner of this desk. Just finish the goddamn test. Fuck off, Maggot. You want to waste my time? I want to waste your life. Get out of here.
And here we have tonight's ball hero. You really know how to handle yourself, big guy. Can I ask for a quick post-game play-by-play? Yeah, that was great. Do you think you could... Sure, don't keep me waiting, Tiger.
So, since we won the game of the year, how should we celebrate? I can think of a few ways. Come on back to my room. We can figure it out from there.
Hey, congratulations on the big win, player. Great work out there. That was some sick footwork knocking over Johnny Matheson. Guy didn't stand a chance. You're a bruiser. Whoa, thanks, hun. You always make me feel like I'm part of the team. You're the best. Mwah. 'Cause I like you. Hope you don't mind. Really? Wow, I'd like to hear more about that. I'm, not usually the girl people choose to pick to like because of, well, stuff. Drama. Is that true? Whoa. Do you really mean that? Whoa, wow, thank you. You're fantastic. I love you. You're welcome. Take care out there, kiddo.
Good.
That Carter sure is a sweet. Kid's got too much time on their hands being cooped up down here with no direction. Probably why Coach Bragg has such an easy time convincing kids that smashing into each other is a good idea. I remember when they first brought John down here. It was because the overseer said he'd be good for the kids and teach them how to behave. Not that I've seen much change. Time will tell, though. Damn, Star. What in the hell are you doing in my computer lab? Oh, really? Well, why don't you explore this lecture from old Rossman? I saw what you did to Johnny Matheson. Tragic. Turn that dumb oaf's face inside out. How'd you do that? I see, smart jock. Well, since you're clearly a person of intellect, I'm gonna spare you the lecture I'd give some other kid and spell it out for you straight. No matter how smart you are, there will always be something you don't see, some variable you may miss. It doesn't matter if your perception is sharp as a razor's edge, something important will slip through the cracks. Now you pay damn close attention. That wasteland we got upstairs, it wasn't made because people were dumb. It was because a bunch of smart jocks had all the brains in the world, but not an ounce of heart. So tell me, kid, was it worth ruining his life to save yours? Well, good answer. You know, you might not be so bad. I'm gonna give it to you. Come back and talk to me again if you need advice. It's good to know that you're the kind of kid that could really use it. Why do I feel there's gonna be something else you want? You know, I'd say goodbye, but you're just gonna come back. Why don't you just go home? Yep, there you are. What is it now, kid?
Oh, hey, Star. You here to see Chevy? Sure you can, sport. Just remember that Chevy, well, she's a tough one. Tread carefully. Come on. Mistress, the player that won the football game is here to see you. Your brother sent them.
I know. Thank you, Aaron. You are dismissed.
Yes. Yes, of course.
So you're the replacement. What's your name, recruit? And why is it you want to join Vault Security? Did he mention why? Last chance. Try that again and you'll lose this opportunity. Wise. And brave. You may make a good soldier after all. Yes. It takes a wise person to back down from an opportunity they don't see themselves fit for. It's a lucrative post. Would you like to try again? Very good. You may start with what questions you have for me. Go ahead. John isn't as perceptive as I am. I know a soldier when I see one, even when they don't know it themselves. I'm not simply a security officer, I am a lieutenant. When it is time to fight, my place is beside my men, making sure that my troops survive. If I haven't done well in teaching them to listen, then I will fail in that mission. What have you learned of me so far? You're learning quickly. You are a manipulator, however, and that is a trait I don't appreciate. I'll train it out of you. You've impressed me enough that I may send you back to John. I know he'd like to see you again after you're done here. There are many ways that I'll train you, physically and mentally. You're a born soldier, and that makes you my perfect match. For now, you should ask John what he would have you do. Dr. Rossman is the one who decides who joins the Wasteland Scouts, and it's Sergeant Norman who approves and leads missions. Dr. Rossman will either be in the computer lab or in his home preparing for bed in the lower apartments. You should seek him out to hear his stories. They may teach you something about serving me. Exactly. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 0500. Do not complain. Do not be late.
Great work out there today, Star. Have a good night.
about time for you to go to bed, ain't it, star player? Yes, I do. We've already talked about the new after-school program, but I've got another important topic to discuss. The overseer and I have been in contact in the last few months, and we've been trying to come up with a defense strategy in case the vault is ever breached. I'll be assembling our best and brightest minds to lead a group of patriots in defense drills. There aren't many young'uns left in Vault 18, so you kids are it. I want to give you the key to a special locker in the security office. If anything ever happens, you run right there and get what's in it. That's my star. I'd give you a hug, but it'd make you weak. Just kidding. Was there anything else you need? Barely. After all, you have a way about you that pisses me off. But then again, she has the eyes to see what I know. If you can prove to me what she sees, then I'll let you in on a secret. In my long line of jobs out in the wasteland, I was a soldier at one point. I remember my first assignment as if it were yesterday. I was cocky, just like you were. Hell, I almost committed treason thinking my CO was a bad guy. But after I stood tall before the man, I squared up. I know a winning team when I see it. I don't tell many people about my past. It's a security risk. But you've earned my respect, Star. Fantastic. Great. Questions? What is it? If you weren't my star player, I'd just tell you I'm off the clock. But for you, sure. I'll tell Chevy to let you into my personal locker in the security office. She'll set you up with a little extra skills and new equipment. Great. Question? As a matter of fact, yes, I do. Guns and Ammo, Pugilism Illustrated, and a few Grognak comics I lifted off that dumb punk Johnny. Feel free to let him know where you got him and kick his ass for me if he tries to take him back. Well then, you do have that glimmer of greatness in your eyes. What do you want to know? It's hell on earth, kid. I've seen cities sunken below seas of radioactive sand, the ashes of the dead choking the air. There are places in this world where the fires of the war still burn as if the bombs fell yesterday. Most everything kind about what's above ground is a mirage shimmering out of the corner of your eye, tempting you to make a wrong move. I've seen the eyes of Satan glimmer in the dark, with bullet holes next to my head when I wake up in the morning, and I've felt the ghosts of ages past whisper on my shoulder before blowing away into dust. You feel trapped even out in the open. Not even the cool breeze of the coming rain across your sun-cracked skin is good news. The only hope is that someday you'll hear on the airwaves the song of an army coming to save the day. The song of America starting to wake up from her nightmare. Father Time breathing life back into her dreams. Well, since you're a good kid and my star player, I'll give you this one for free. I come from a settlement far north of here, up where the pines still grow. My ancestors came from the great state of Idaho, whose plains and fields were blown to kingdom come during the Great War. The U.S. had hundreds of ICBMs set up there, and the Reds retaliated by turning it into miles of glass craters. Bastards. I grew up with my ma and pop in a little ranch protected by a group of truly benevolent soldiers who I looked up to very much. I remember looking out the window of my room at the golden fields and imagining that I was in one of them. But that was a long time ago. I came here after I was told I could make a better life here for myself and my sister. So we set up a caravan of supplies and made our way to Vault 18, where we've lived ever since. Maybe one day you'll get a chance to see my compound where I grew up and meet the soldiers there. For now, we better go and get. It's late, and almost time for me to catch a beer with Chevy and turn in. That's a good question, kid. America? That's a real big thing to talk about. Here in Vault 18, we have the opportunity to make a real change up there. We're safe and healthy. I want to see you kids make a true difference. Start to put things back together for the red, white, and blue. We'll start with after-school programs, the scouting missions. You kids are smart, good with technology. A bunch of us living down here want to start training you to fight, too, to keep our little investments safe. It's a big world up there, and there are a lot of bad guys. We need to find the good ones and band together. All of us. It's about time for you to go to bed.
Hello.
There's the computer lab. Home sweet home. I'm sure you'll be in and out of there more than an athlete is in and out of other folks' beds. Yep. There. Ah, so that's why you're bugging me. So, you want to join the elite few? All right, let's talk. You've managed to earn my respect with previous comments, but this is another issue entirely. If you impress me again, I'll make you a Wasteland Scout. So what brings you to the conclusion I need you? Oh, is that so? Well, tough break, kid. I'm gonna tell you the exact same thing I told everyone else for the past year. I-15, all the way from Union City to Pine Haven, is torn up like the devil's ass crack. Chief Evanson agrees. Ain't no way any of us is going out of that vault door without a damn fine reason to do so. And before you ask, I've already heard every variation. I won't be talked into telling you why. Last time I opened my mouth, old Bragg almost shit himself gleeful and turned into Captain America. Star, that's a long and complicated story. Truth is, I don't know. You deserve to, and I don't have the answers. The guilt kills me every time I think about it. If you're a good kid, I'd like to tell you what I do know. 16 years ago, Sergeant Norman and I were following a tribal guide through Crestline Valley. We needed rest, and he knew a town. Once we got closer, he just stopped, went pale, and readied his gun. We followed him in. The town was empty, torn to hell. The old buildings used for shelter were wrecked, tents were torn, like a tornado stormed through. Then there were all you kids, no one older than 8, scattered, hungry, confused. So I picked you up. Evanson and Norman grabbed your brother and sister, and we walked straight here. Took 2 days, and no one said a word about what we were doing. The rest is history, but I assure you, I didn't carry your ass almost 100 miles just to watch you go back out there and wind up dead. But one day, hopefully when it's safer, you'll get that chance. You betcha, kid. Yep. What do I...
Hi? I'm a little busy right now. What's on your mind? Well, if you must know, I'm trying to fix this pistol so it will work as a ranged soldering tool. I have a severed cable that's too high to reach. This mess is from productivity. Have you done something productive today, star player? Oh, well, okay. Smart jock. You should go talk to Dr. Rossman about that. I might want you to try to find some information for me. Well, I'm stuck here working on the pulse modulator for this pistol. But I have a kind of side project going on. I'm trying to piece together exactly what happened to our parents. Something went very wrong a long time ago, and we ended up here in Vault 18. No one will tell me what happened, and honestly, I doubt they know. It all happened in a kind of rush. Go talk to Dr. Rossman and ask him for permission to work on Maria. Then I can try to find out what happened. Yeah, maybe. Dr. Rossman should be willing to help us out. He isn't very willing to tell us stories about the Wasteland Scouts or our adoption, though. Just be careful when you talk to him. Don't mention what we're doing. Tell him you're hitting on me or something.
That was a tune we recovered from an old car in 19. Now.
Yep. There you are. What is it now, kid? I see. Well, if you want to go hunting for it, it's a good chance you'll find it. How's your computer skills? Well, all right then. Go to Maria and see what she has to say. She's that big machine in the computer lab.
up on NCR Radar, we have a new track covering the routes of downtown Santa Monica. Remember, we fly in the airport points of politics and radar percentage and rights. Counterparties in far northern territory report that they made contact with an undiscovered Greenwood town, untouched by the Great War. Nestled within the mountains of Washington, the town is as far as it's surrounded by the Indian Mountains. Calling it a Next up on NCRPR, we have a new track recovered from the ruins of downtown Santa Monica. Remember, if you happen to find any old records or holotapes out there on your scavenging runs, feel free to bring them to the studio.
Yep. Yep.
I was looking through some of the terminal entries you unlocked, and you did find a few interesting notes. Did you find anything special on your end? Maybe I do. But why should I stand here talking to you when you haven't done anything for me yet? You're right. I do. I lay awake at night wondering what happened to my parents. I hope someday I'll learn enough to go save them. It'll take a small miracle. But when I'm old enough, I want to convince the vault security guards to fight the bastards that did this. Thanks. I don't know. Probably find a way to help them one day. It's really all I dream about. Finding my real parents, setting them free. I hope you understand. I'm a little obsessed. It's the only way I know how to cope with being trapped in this vault.
I don't think I'm going to. If you were a nerd and adorable, maybe. But you're not. You're one of them, the others. I'm not one of them.
I was looking through some of the terminal entries.
Scouting parties in the far northern territory report that they've made contact
Yes!
with undiscovered
That's exactly what I
town,
expected.
untouched
The
by
survivalists. They keep slaves from what I'm told. Hundreds of them.
town has a supply of
If our parents were captured during some long-forgotten battle, they were surely taken as prisoners.
Paradise. Next up on NCIPR, we have
They may be
traffic
scary,
covered
but
roads
all
in
people
downtown
have
San
one
Juan.
tragic flaw.
Remember,
They're still
find the only
human.
records of
There will
holidays out
always
there
be a
on
way to
Saturday.
defeat them, no matter how many there are. Why the New California Republic hasn't decided to take them out, it's inconceivable. They're nothing but raider scum. Raiders? What else should I call them? Oh, I'm sorry, that's not what they call themselves. I don't care if there's more to their philosophy. You're not apologizing for them, are you? Well, I intend to kill them one day and get my mom and dad back, no matter what you think. It does. It's very exciting. Now I will have a place to start my research and maybe form some kind of plan. I think I'm gonna turn in, Star. Thank you for the help. I think I'm gonna turn in, Star. Thank you for the help. I mean it.
Hello?
Hey, kid. Well, are you going to be having sex with her immediately, or wait until lights out? Just kidding, but not really. We need more babies in Vault 18. So go have fun. No, seriously. Hope you and Jen are having
Daddy.
fun. What?
Sorry, don't let Dad freak you out. We don't have to make babies if you don't want to.
Yes, you do.
Shut up, Dad. Come on, follow me.
It's our duty to keep the human race going, sweetheart. And you're...
Dad, seriously, knock it off. Privacy mode engaged.
Ears turned off.
What's up?
Just make sure.
Yeah, what do you want?
Clean up.
Ugh. Thanks for coming. I know it's your big night and all. Probably everybody wants a piece of the star player's action, huh? I know. Family. Sorry, should have mentioned it. But I wanted to talk to you, and I had to come home to help Mom with the midgets. Well, I know you just had a chance to talk to Coach Bragg and Lieutenant Chevy. I was wondering if you managed to, well, see a secret list when you were in there? Yeah, so last night, after cheer practice, I let the girls wander off and I stopped by to spy on the competition. Coach Bragg was in his after-school meeting with the Patriots, without you, of course, and he was talking up some list. Everyone in the vault is on it, and they're all given grades or something. I wouldn't normally care, but he mentioned me directly. At first I thought he'd noticed me listening in the hall, but I'm a real good Scooby. He said that I'm on the B list because I'm not smart or fit enough to make it to the winning team, but I'm fit for other things. No, I like being the best, and I work hard to be at the top of my class, but this is different. He said my parents are on the D list and my brother and sister are on the C. I don't know what those lists mean though, and it freaks me out. Why the hell is he talking about us? I want to know before something happens. That's why I wanted to come talk to you. I'm sure I could figure it out on my own, but why risk it when I can just ask his best player? It's been burning me up and I can't stop thinking about it. Right. I'm not asking you to help me betray the coach, just do a little investigating. You know just what Bragg and the Patriots can do. The guy has more guns at his disposal than Vault Security does. It's a long shot, but maybe he could honestly tell you what it's about, and then I'd be okay. Maybe it's just a stupid health thing or whatever, but what if it isn't? Dad is a wasteland scout. He's seen things. He told me that Bragg gives him a good feeling, but it's never that simple. There are a lot of people out there that would die to get in the vault and ruin our lives. I just want to keep my family safe. Like I said, it's something. If Bragg really is up to no good with his Patriots, then the Overseer will listen to me. I can't just bring this up to him without proof, though, which is where you come in. Bragg trusts you. He'll be willing to talk. Let me know what you find, and if you won't hand over the information, we'll go on an adventure together. Good luck. So...
It's about time for you to go to bed, ain't it, Star Player?
about time for you to go to bed, ain't it? Well,
So, how did that chat with Bragg go, Junior Scooby? No kidding. You should try actually going to talk to him. Ooh, that bad. Well, maybe there is another way. We'll have to go somewhere real quick, though. Will you follow me somewhere? It's a secret, but when we get into the hallway, I'll erase you. Hey, I'll be right back, okay? I just need to go say thank you.
No problem, honey. Just get it in deep and aim for twins.
This is getting old, Pop.
So am I, and I just want to have grandkids before I get wrinkles. Have fun, you two.
I'll be right back. Hey, let's make this fast. It's getting late and I want to get there quickly. Try to keep up, athlete. We're not supposed to be down here, so try to be stealthy. I've been using this place to hide ever since I was a little girl. The Wasteland kids were always trying to pick on me, and I'd come here to get away. No offense to you, Star. You and your brother and sister are the good ones. Anyway, I found this stuff, and I've been stashing it in here ever since. Just let me unlock my little safe. Here, take this. I found these in one of Bragg's private boxes that he keeps down here. You can use it by turning that little knob and wearing it on your wrist. Yeah, what can I say? I have sticky fingers, and I'm a master with a bobby pin and a screwdriver. Plus, Bragg is a wastelander. We can't just trust him. You were adopted, though, and unlike all of them, you can speak without an interpreter. You guys are older than me, so I've grown up listening to the stories of where the badass tribal kids came from. Your grandparents were from Vault 18, but they left 60 years ago to find a better place. Then, when your parents disappeared, Dr. Rossman brought you guys back to the vault. I've been the only new kid actually born here for like 18 years. Well, besides the waster girls getting knocked up. You're helping me keep the vault safe from bad guys, so don't whip out on me now. Plus a little bit of moral ambiguity is hot. Come on, Coach Bragg leaves his office at 10 o'clock every night. We have to get in there by 10:05 and get back out by 10:15. That's when they lock the doors on game nights. There will be a janitor sweeping the floor, so we have to be careful and not get caught. These stealth watches only last like 5 minutes. Are you ready? Well, I live in a house full of 4 other people, and I'm the only one that isn't innocent. It's kind of hard to do stuff when everyone lives in the same room, but these things block light and sound. When I'm using one, I can hide under my covers and listen to loud music, or make as much noise as I want. It's a privacy thing. Don't be such a girl, dude. As long as we stay away from the janitor, we should be okay. Let's just go. Come on, we'll wait in the atrium diner until Bragg leaves, then go in behind him. I'll follow your lead. Hey, psst. Here he goes. Come on, let's... We'll talk later. Don't. Did you find it? Shit. Okay, well, let's get the hell out of here. I'll just head straight home after we get out of the gym. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? It's probably better if they don't see us together, just in case. Thanks for helping me again, babe. I owe you bunches. I owe you a lot. Maybe I'll find a way to pay you back someday.
Hey, welcome back.
Yay! It's our hero! Great work out there. You were fantastic.
Yeah, sorry we missed it, man. We had a game going on tonight.
But... Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's... I'm sure it was great. Sean.
What?
I thought we were gonna try to fake it.
Oh. Oh.
Hey man, have you seen my engineering guide laying around? I kinda need it for my test next Tuesday. You mean my dad's worried, and you're following up on that chat you two just had. Don't pretend like you don't know what I'm talking about. Listen, I don't want to help establish the fault drama any more than I already have by talking about this. Just let it go, man.
Yeah, man. Sorry about that. We were just sitting down to set up our game and... Oh. Ah, really, man? Cool. I can take a hint. I'll go sleep in the bathroom. Again. Thanks, dude. So, did...
Hey, Star. I'm sorry about missing your big game. We just really wanted to get into this RPG before the next wave of tests in chemistry. But hey, I heard you won. Congratulations. Yeah, he's playing robots with Sean and me. Though, I haven't talked to him much. He's been acting really weird lately. Normally, he sleeps at the overseer's house, but he's been feeling like homesick or something, so he's crashing here tonight. Jason is close to his adopted dad, but he's still one of our brothers. You should really go talk to him. The new security lieutenant? Mm-mm. I don't want to. I hear she's a real tough bitch. It's a small vault, but I keep my head down. I'm kinda shy, Star. You know that. Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm sorry. We're alone enough as it is. We should have been there for you. Being orphans, people treat us a little differently. It's nice to know we're in a better place than we would have been, but I wish we were treated equally here. Yeah, sometimes. I've read the reports, heard the rumors. I even looked at our gene projections once. Sean and I are from the same mom as you, but we have a different dad. It's really made me want to learn our history, you know? What were they like? Where were they? Maybe we'll never know. The place they found us is over 100 miles away. They could really be dead, or worse. Kira's always believed they were kidnapped. She's a weird girl, though, and I'm not ready to believe her. She's too like her adopted parents, ready to stab you in the back. Not really. She should see how people treat their children in the wasteland. From what Dr. Rossman says, it's hell. They're all slaves or just used as soldiers. I don't want to gossip. I'm not like the other vault dwellers. Did you want to ask something else? Oh, alright. Have a good night, Star. I'll try to play quietly.
You want something? Back to business. So, your Night Protectoron attacked the rogue sentry with a laser blast, hitting for 13 damage.
Isn't that a little low?
No, not really. It's balanced and... Make sure that you have a chance. The player...